Big angry gorilla bears is probably the best way to describe the Jiralhanae. And out of all the species in Halo, these guys are probably my favourite. Just look at the way Atriox manhandles Master Chief. I feel like these brutes project a raw, horrifying sense of dread that a lot of the other species in Halo fail to emulate. And Halo Infinite gives us a great increase in the variety of Jiralhanae we can see serving in the Banished. So from the crazed Berserker through to the mighty Chieftain, let's take a look at the main brute troop types that Master Chief and the remnants of the UNSC Infinity crew face on Zeta Halo, starting off with the lowly warrior class. Equipped in a standard light armour and wielding any basic weapon, both Covenant and UNSC, that they can get their hands on. The legions of the Banished are seething with these young, inexperienced brutes, looking to test themselves in battle and gain advancement. The role of warrior allows these raw brutes to sharpen their skills, preparing them for the challenges that are to come if they achieve promotion to a higher rank. Some warrior class brutes are even given command over lesser species such as Kigyar and Ungoi to test their abilities to lead. Other warriors are assigned special roles such as thrust jumpers and grenadiers. Most Jiralhanae, however, remain in the ranks of warrior for the majority of their careers, either due to their own stupidity or due to a swift demise brought about by the hands of a Spartan. Any warriors of a particularly savage and violent nature become Berserkers, a specialised unit type who have given their entire body over to the destruction of their enemy in service to Atriox. Fueled by toxic chemical stimulants that suppress all rational thinking, these brutes are driven into blood-crazed frenzies, ravenously charging down their foe to rip them limb from limb. Covered in layers of thick, powerful muscle and muzzled like a wild beast, a charging Berserker is the most effective weapon the Banished has to destroy enemy morale. If a warrior proves themselves in battle, they are assigned extra authority and given the title Chosen Warrior. This privilege allows the brutes a greater level of autonomy and puts them in command of their own squad of lower warriors. Wearing gold armour, more fitting their new station, the Chosen Warriors are also higher up the pecking order when it comes to selecting their weapons, no longer having to settle for scraps. Often making unorthodox weapon choices such as advanced UNSC or Forerunner weapons in order to outshine their fellow Chosen Warriors and gain further advancement. The role of brute snipers was usually fulfilled by the greatest of Jiralhanae hunters, trained from birth in their clan to track and bring down prey. These skilled marksmen can bring down a target from thousands of meters away, often without ever being seen, utilizing a specialized sensor array and optics suite built into their helmet. These snipers are often found on elevated positions or aboard Banished war skiffs, tracking human prey from a distance. On Zeta Halo, War Chief Escharum dispatched entire teams of snipers to hunt down Spartans, and they were actually met with some success in this endeavour. Moving further up the ranks, we have brute captains. Often assigned a large number of warriors to command, captains are often dispatched by their chieftain to undertake tasks that are too important to entrust to warrior-led groups. Due to the position of captain being directly below that of a chieftain, many shrewd and cunning captains may consider challenging their chieftain for the right to rule. The very best of brute captains are chosen and promoted to the head of a clan or legion, achieving the esteemed mantle of Warlord, operating directly under the command of a war chief, or even the War Master Atriox himself. Warlords are powerful Jiralhanae who have proved their tactical prowess over many years of combat. Decked out in full-body silver armour, these warlords are given the privilege of selecting some of the most advanced weapons available to suit their own preferences. These warlords often lead their own clans, forged in the fire of battle, fighting for the Banished. As a result, the warlords and their clans are loyal to Atriox above all. This is in stark contrast to the clans ruled by brute chieftains. These revered veterans have fought for years prior to the existence of the Banished to attain command of their own clans. Clans that these chieftains would then ally with the Banished, following the fall of the Covenant. Unlike the battle-forged Banished clans belonging to warlords, these pre-existing clans belonging to chieftains hold loyalty first to their brothers in the clan and their chieftain, rather than to Atriox and the Banished. Essentially, these chieftain-led clans are independent groups, bound to the Banished as mercenaries or for mutually beneficial means. Despite their freedom to leave the Banished, these chieftains often remain in service to Atriox, leading their units with relative autonomy into battle, in order to gain Atriox's favour, and achieve a seat within the Council of War Chiefs, Atriox's core leadership group, made up of the War Master's most trusted allies, who have demonstrated independent strength, as well as the ability to inspire those under their command. So those are the main classes of brutes encountered by the UNSC when fighting the Banished on Zeta Halo. There's a couple of other interesting special units and groups, such as the Hand of Atriox and the Blood Stars, but we're going to be looking at them especially in a future video, so make sure to subscribe to ensure that you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, catch you next time.